waiting for the bus to get here so I can head over to Central Market and get pizza. What else? That's special. You can give me money in person through PayPal. It's AR+5+9+9+9 with a stick and send straight to my heart. Arlene Lorenzo Art Shop, INTAYIAFAY. I am Art Shop. My GoFundMe campaign is gofundme.com/r/Arlene-Lorenzo-. You can decapitate me having service and systems that rape me and steal my money and get in the way of my same money. So I can't date in retaliation for me not having sex with them. In retaliation that I'm their second cousin and I was feelings for them. They're stupid. They're stupid. They took me hostage in my bedroom in my parents' home and raped me. Because they're trying to find someone away from the family tree that feels for them what I feel. They're stupid. They're stupid. Anyways, that was just a Carver library. Charging my phone. There's no electricity in my apartment. I feel it's any place I don't know. You can decapitate my homie as that says I rape me to steal my money and get in the way of my same money. What else? I ate an apple there. I ate dark chocolate caramel, so we should be there. I filed a police report against David Ledesma while there too. What else? David Ledesma raped me in my teens. Raped me when I was 37, 38, 39, and no, just 30. So 36, 37, 38, 39. And he's trying to turn me into a sex slave. He steals my money, gets in the way of receiving money, stays in my homes without my permission, and steals my goods. What else? I'll say basically blood the I'm like saying I'm seeking the death penalty for you. I showed the police officer that took my report earlier. The conversations that I had with David Ledesma tried to take me hostage and tried to turn me into a sex slave. What else? I'm bored. You can give me money in person through PayPal. It's AR+9+9+9 going with the sequence on the straight to my heart. Arlene Lorenzo Art Shop, INTAYIAFAY. I enter shop. My GoFundMe campaign is gofundme.com/r/Arlene-Lorenzo. So they're for sale, or is it like the entire place is up for sale? What's eco again? Can't remember. It looks very convenient. Uber delivers food. What else? And there's Favor. There's Amazon. The bus is right next to it. Heading towards downtown. So much fun. What else? I need a home for myself. Didn't keep money, please. You can decapitate everyone that's hyped up David Ledesma so that he would get a vagina picture for me for them to see. They're stupid, they're so gross. Yeah, they're menorita, asquerosa. Yeah, asquerosa. These are people of adult age that have been warned for decades to stop stealing from me, to stop desiring me, that I won't ever find them attractive. And they're like, maybe with the right pot steering, maybe if she starves, maybe if we put her in a wheelchair, she'll let us bathe her. Maybe if she gets Alzheimer's and turns into like a little baby, like when she was a kid. Like my parents had me in Wanderlust out of a few people, out of my family of origin, only myself and a few people have achieved adulthood. So those of us that achieve adulthood, we are like desirable in a way that they try to kill us and they try to rape us. So disgusting. That's not a desirable. What is the trait that I brought? I laugh at those people that want to rape people and steal from me. They're disgusting. Most of them are relatives of my parents too. Yeah, they should be embarrassed. I've exposed them on Facebook.com/AR. There's possibly hundreds of them. And then I haven't exposed. I don't go on to find out what they say about me. So only the ones that volunteered bullying me through Facebook or Messenger or email or my website, ArleneLorenzoArt.com, that I plan to activate again when I start stitching and I'm financially stable. I'm excited about that. Three people are watching, 0 like this test. Thank you. What else? What do I need? Black shell. Bag holder. It's so convenient too. I could have added one of those in the laundry area of my apartment at Villa Sequois, next to the dryer, above it slightly, or on the opposite side where the washer is, on that wall. It sticks to the wall too, or the door. I've done that too. It's placed under the sink where it's not a bother and it doesn't tilt remove if I don't tilt it. What else I can't lose? Though sometimes I love sticking one bag inside of the others, and it's just very much fun too. I do that in my closet sometimes too. What else? What else? Here comes the bus. Like a little bit of like a little bit of like I don't know. But I don't know what's in it. What else? It's the outlook. Some people live to push papers and then like that inspires to some. What else doesn't make them any less than a woman for doing that? Is they're just a little bit more serious. And they're gonna cook for myself. And that's until cleaning. I've had 5 years. Those leeches that are trying to kill me, they're trying for me to get bad teeth, so man will date me. They're disgusting. You can decapitate me, so I so you can decapitate me. You can decapitate me, have no sons that rape me and steal my money, get another embarrassing money. They want me to get back bad teeth So that Jonah Vargas se lo mame y se sienta bien acerca de hacer eso. Por so that Jimmy Gendaliris no deje de jugarle el pene. They're disgusting. They're not men, they're mirrors. That poor man and that poor woman, if they did everything. And power to raise them as men, and they couldn't. They tried to corrupt my little. I've heard. That's why I don't talk to them out of respect for for their mother, who I have so much respect and compassion towards too, because supposedly she's not from Puerto Rico, and like just for that, there were like tons of people who were like, we must have sex with her, we must rape her. So that was scary. Pero I suspect that they may have tried possibly to try to corrupt my or the sake of how did hers turn out? I minded it. There's a lot of bullying where I grew up around, so they may have just given into peer pressure and enjoyed that, or they're just one of them. I don't around my kids in school, they're around possibly some of their grandkids, though they may not consider them their grandkids. What else?
Approaching Walters.
You're home for something. A little bit better. Me, was making money or hours or 7600 Broadway, the art residences, the floodgates, the Thompson books, the Dominion area. Some homes there about to be on where with all glass windows that look like that's the wall. So I'm soul searching. Well, delivering food through Uber Eats because I am an food stamp, so I'm like, I need to eat our customers all. Look at my rights for being violated. I'm looking to this year growing. So I delivered food with Uber Eats and also I'm like, do I have Uber with me? So I'm like, but it needs to because those are nosy. Like literally when I was working with her in Nordstrom, she knew everything possibly in my social. If she had to enter in my credit card application. I'm like, can you just like, I think did I apply with her because they get $5. One gets $5 if one pushes the credit card. So I'm like, there's no customers, whatever. It's just if process me a credit card there. What else? 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 So when I would call her from my home, like, can you order me this? So I arrives to the store because I want to try it on. I'm barely in my apartment. Because I would head home and shop online too. She's like, sure, the address is this, phone number is this. And I'm like, yep. So in 2020, early 2020, I'm like, well, at least we're going to still poor. Unless you're a victim of someone. I'm right now at the menu that I have. Maybe she won't know.
Please remain seated and hold on while the bus is in motion and until the bus comes to a complete
That's
stop.
right there.
Favor de permanecer sentados y sujetados estas manos mientras el autobús está en movimiento y hasta que este se
There may be
detenga
no
por completo.
clouds in the sky where you're at right now. Someone here is in it's only like, ugh, ugly clouds. What? What else? So depressing. The way that the planet works. It's like the perfect shape. We all have what we should have available to us. Some people object to us organ being built in Pakistan because they say I can't relate. So it doesn't mean that because they don't have a target built in Pakistan that they're any less than. That still needs to be explained to some people. What else? God, Pakistan. Attention, target shoppers in the neighborhood. Who cannot be on in la India. Till their knowledge. My family rewarded for the most part so gross that they said to me, my child, that I am my teeth, that they're turning me into the horse. Instead of having followers. I have a coin and living around the
Approaching Hummer and Hackberry.
or refusing to let people in my family afford them to rape me. They switched it from a What else? What? I'm bored. I'm bored. De todas nosotros ya le decía, se lo habían dicho. Aunque te duela, no te vas. There's team hate crimes over said to me that I feel Lorenzo. Said to me that I feel Lorenzo decades ago. The youngins or whatever, the elders felt raped when my money to date was stolen by my second cousins. They keep getting more aggressive. So it's like, my love. Now if you're rape when I'm going to reward you with it. Pero because I met him before you were born. I know you have to be taught. Some of you become leisure, some of you get abused and become leisure. Like, well, you can't be with them.
There is show, and I think a lot of people that
So they would have conversations with
like what? He's
I'm like, you keep doing it, but I have no interest in him. What else? What else? What is it going Not even the dwelling haunted house. Is what they want to play. Oh, they give them so much stress. They're like, well, Arlene to us. It's to us. And her last name knows the meanings. And like she spends a lot of time thinking about life, then letting us rape her. So they're like not even knowing if Van House is gonna get her house faster. Teenage and the lady said is the leash. That monster. What? She's trying to become a cerebral. Is that very functional?
I know Nina has a video. That's recorded.
It's like who says that's not the Lorenzo? Yolanda explained to me that the blue where was I going? The blue is royalty from the Lorenzo and the division that is the part down. So she's trying to kill me. She stays in my home without my permission. We're lobbying for the death penalty for Lorenzo Suarez that stays in my home without my permission. Steals my vehicles, gets in the way we're stolen and steals my money trying to her mother, besides my mother, makes a really good upside down cake, upside down pineapple cake. They don't get it. My parents would be like, go spend some time with Anna and praise her. A ver si Ginny Lidia aprende a respetar a su madre. So I'm like, hi, I'm just sitting there like, we know this probably don't stay. Porque ya está sin el cuarto. So I'm like, for the next hour, I'm just gonna be here cooking with you. Or watching a show, whatever it is. At a shop age. What? Yeah, she doesn't get it. She doesn't get it. Ella tilda a su madre de responsable y de puta. When she could be polyamorous, a little bit on the side by my standards. Pero she could be polyamorous.
Approaching 3rd Street and Avenue East.
Because they have like the spirit there from Thursday. You have Friday. Like they had
It's like totally the opposite. Besides, if I had a vehicle, I kind of heading over to Central Market. Yes, this one. What else? I've met incredible people through Ana Elba Suarez, Morat. I've talked on the phone with a tia that she has that lives in San Antonio decades ago. As if like, wow, yes, we are achieving world peace, all of us together. Like we know a lot of people in Mexico and here that they're like finally one in that family of origin that knows that he like every 10 years there's one. It feels like for them, like literally every 10 years almost there's like one. It stands out for believing in human rights. What else? 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 And it's just waking up and being nice to oneself and not getting in the way of other people's life. No one's asking anyone to go build a bridge. There's it will be like the to actually world peace with that's like look at your reward now you're tired of visiting the Golden Gate Bridge, you hikers. People that do good and want to do nothing during your day. But hikers like see there's another bridge. Man already wasn't before my grandparents died. It's like the hotel in North Korea that I can't be. Thank you. The triangular shape. What else? What else? I'm so bored. I'm so bored. Genie and the ladies kill Gloria Risa for her to be polyamorous and stand out. So she literally shows pictures and videos of her possibly with multiple groups of people as she rapes and gives the impression to some people that she's polyamorous, trying to get people to kill themselves over like, you can't have my man. That lead, I was talking to a guy when he was like, what, 18, I was 3, and she showed up with a machete and said to me, don't stay away from my man. You know, he was stay quiet. She stays in my home without my permission so I can be with my man. She steals my vehicle so I can't be with my man. She steals my money so I can't be with my man. She gets in the way of my ceremonies. So Pizza Central Market right now is like such a beautiful thing. I didn't get money from there. My man isn't worth pursuing for me. Pero before 18, you gotta rehabilitate himself. If he knew how to keep his mouth shut, even in his adulthood, he could have rehabilitated himself and just had like, ¿cuánto dura? 5, 8, 10 minutos. That's it. My parents had homes for me to lose my virginity with some of my sons that I love. And they're like, just do it, literally. There's kitchen, art studio, everything that a home needs, brand new toilets, brand new mattress for a baby girl that we don't want in a motel. So like, full of semen from people ill. What else? Oh, I could have hung out in my home that was ready in my teens. I don't even know what city in Puerto Rico it is. I have a home. My parents are like, it's me, like, I don't know how to do this. And I don't have to keep them. I could have made my babies there. In the meantime, you're getting a Let's tell you. Wow, no one reminded me of that. But my dad fears the Carlitos. Castilla will show up and break me there, which he almost did. When I rented a with and invited girls there after I married him. Carlito showed up. He said, "Why are you living with me?" He's raping me. Steals my money to date him. He was very gross. He's like, "You're not going with me to South by Southwest. I'm taking like a melon mama. Seguro." Anyways, so it's like barbecue. Such a lovely day. I'm gonna bring a blanket, food, and a book here. What else? Anyway, so my parents suggested not the home for me with daycare and have Jane and Kalani to be sold immediately. He suggested to the first that, like, whatever you two decide, if you want it for just one polvo, then sell the homes, that's to you too. Sell the vehicles if you're smart, you can sell it and sell it at auction. Well, because they're leeches, sex addicts, rapers, murderers, thieves, and facilitos. Ew. They went on to fill my home with everyone can leave my mom and penne, and they still beg me for sex based on my starvation. They're now in their 50s, 50, 44. Do they not remember their own birthday? 4. What else? They asked Edgar when I was about to marry Edgar, send her to San Antonio without money for food, without money to stay anywhere, so I can run into her and impress her with my own money for. And Edgar said I can't do that to her again, violate her rights. She knows if her rights are being violated. So I wouldn't disrespect her that way. They're trying to frame Edgar as like the bad guy. When Edgar as a father excels in my presence. And that's why I want him for a baby dad. And very much high honor. Porque I saw him when I was 8 and I'm like, oh my god, you and I are babies, aren't we? It's like that museum quality pictures I wants to see occasionally, not too much because it has freedom. Like that boy may have so many people too. I'm polyamorous too. What else? When he was like 14, he recommitted to my parents' home. And said, you and I are still on top, babies, don't let Liam Baker rape you. And get you pregnant just for the sake of like, have a baby, What? They hate each other. But they bound together. Porque they're like, Liam tiene una novia en España que a través de la conocí. Yeah. They do by referral, but with the wrong people. It's so gross. They link in group chats possibly. What else? One list of us here. 71833. Darling. What else? Congratulations to you that I exercise and have fun on the arrangement. was hoping. Have an excellent. It doesn't hurt to us. So you should never prostitute yourself illegally. And say, well, this is a guy's dick, and asking for the dick, and asking for the $130 literally for what I gave for this business. If that's even a possibility, I wouldn't know where to be fine. Literally, people say that illegal prostitution wouldn't exist if rape culture goes away. Because there are people that get into the habits of like, well, her primas are always offering me their services even though they're illegal. Are always offering me their services even though they're illegal. Now I see women and I'm like, well, bitch, you want me to go on a date with you? You better suck my dick first. And I'm not even interested in you. I'm just saying, suck my dick. And I'm gonna take you out to dinner. You have to pay for the meal. Or if I pay, you better put out the whole thing. Asshole and all. People can go into a date and not have sex with the person who loves his own. And that's Jeffrey that that begged me to stay in my apartment with me. Was that his feelings or someone hyped him up to make me that day? What else? What is this thing right here? We visited a park and then shot your house. And I texted for him and I'm like, I feel so good. I'm a church. And this kid says that he's a world traveler. So I'm like, my date just took me to church, which is historical for some people here in San Antonio. Just as much as that horse ride. That I may have been in the investment group and I can't show up.
Require special accommodations in the exit through the front door. Los adultos mayores y las personas con una discapacidad que requieren acomodaciones especiales.
Human trafficking in one is well, they make it seem like I own cakes and I can't eat there. What else? What else? So I didn't feel offended. I didn't even see it as like, is he trying to get me drunk? So I could not drink alcohol, and I don't drink excessively either when I used to drink alcohol anyways. So I'm like, I'm just a chachos. Such a great experience. There's a slide there. I possibly wouldn't have it visited otherwise unless someone would have asked me to be there. What else? The big stand is turning into my festa. What else? How cute. That's how cute. Oh, please tell me to tell me. Or the such. I love Amazon. I want to eat a hayaku like next week. Have fun. Shopping. Well, we're at the time does it?
Approaching
Well, we
Broadway
daytime
and
or
Josephine.
nighttime. I was in a shopping day and I walked fine. So I work at a place where it's black tie only right now. But the food is delicious and I wanted to make this much for lunch right now. Or dinner. I'm just here. Scrolling through town and I don't want to go back to my hotel room. I'm just gonna order room service and be out. One person watching. I got myself new sneakers from Target. I need to pick them up tomorrow. And look at the my daughter sent me $150. She says there's food. So if I choose to be vaga and seek the death penalty for people, that's still for me. And that's not me. So he sends me money for passports y la todavía se me quería subir for one supply. And my sister gets in the way of everything money because she doesn't want my vagina to be happy. She gets jealous, they're older than me and they're disgusting. They complain that after my birth, my parents didn't take them to Disney, so I'm the destruction of the family. What the fuck? I said, you can't all wait until I'm older. You can go by yourselves and leave me alone in the house. I'll be fine. I don't understand. That's something true to your marriage and I'm not a part of it. Consider you're supposed to be all like your vaginas and penises.
Approaching on time by having your hair ready when you board the bus. Ayúdenos a llegar a tiempo y tenga su tarifa lista
So
cuando
my
entre en
siblings
el
said,
autobús.
no, I don't want them to take me in my 20s because so this conversion. So I've already been to Disney at least 3 times by then. Like, you don't live in there.
Permanecer sentados y
You
sujetados.
don't get that. You shouldn't complain or compare yourself to anyone. Well, if I can, I'll take them for you all. In your 20, in my 20s, they steal my money and they get in the way of your savings. I gotta make that happen. So I took myself while pregnant with Jaden. I took myself while pregnant with King Ani. And then visiting for Kitty because I went away to shop. From beaches that steal from me? Oh, giving me back what you steal from me? Yeah. No one hosted me who won. Even Gloria Mirza was staying in my home without my permission. Oh. So I took Jaden to Disneyland. He was 4. I took Jaden and Kehlani to Disney World when Kehlani was 4. They go to 8 or 9.
Approaching the winning museum.
So I still have to take Kehlani to Disneyland. I'll probably take Jaden with me. I want to visit Disneyland Paris by myself. So con la toda yo misma. And like girls at this point getting interest in marriage going on with the and yet I'm only gonna safely heading to Central Mark to eat pizza, which should have been the equivalent of eating stuff. 2 pizza, maybe not at all. My parents already didn't want to pay her for maybe around 21, 18. I was gonna get a car attorney from my parents. I could take myself on a cruise at 16. And that didn't happen. Benjamin started to terrorize my parents into starving me so that I would have sex with him. So my parents are like, okay, cuando le va a abrir las patas? So that became priority for. I'm like, I would take myself on a cruise and you do this. And they're like, they're not making the power of attorney happening. Abre las patas a tu marido. I'm like, that's no my marido.
Big city, small town. I graduated from Alabama High School and sent to college. This is me. Hungry. I'm 70, 90.
He doesn't want his significant other to get offended by my presence or my one of them gets so offended, like, I'm happy with other people. My have you seen her solicitation look? It's that video that I recorded of myself. At Corazon de Center, it happens with all 4 or 5 of them. They're beautiful. So I'm like, okay, I can breathe now. Where's the museum? Where's the museum para ponerlo allí? People say they mock me and my grandpapa's home, his grandpapa's home is like, Arlene literally quiere que hagamos un museo y exhibirlo allí. What else? It's like a bungalow system. And people like that. I may be just some people have. My kids. City council conversation or the breakfast, so I don't harbor hate towards some people. What? Porque Larry bullets with my chest. Thank you. Oh, so do they say, oh, does she say thank you? Because it was free for her. What else is something that I always get a free ride? What else? Not bad for being homeless. What else? The shoes were gifted to me, they're time and true. The leggings are what? Oh, time and true too. Socks are Hanes. The t-shirt is Gildan. The peppy walk. Is that the right word? I'm not dating this much hostage. Ooh, wife, where he's raping one. Jodiéndole la vida a una. And then my siblings. And everyone that hates me for not letting them rape me says finalmente se casó con Cyrus Peña. y la tiene de rey en el West Side. Ya todas somos libres de esta página, ahora todos lo tienen masturbado pensando, Arlene Cyrus, Arlene Cyrus, Arlene Cyrus, Arlene David, Arlene David. Y Arlene no va a poder nunca salir de este matrimonio y encontrar un amor de su vida. Yo, Yarisa Lorenzo, so powerful. You can decapitate Yarisa Lorenzo, that's a terrorist, don't ask them. You can decapitate. They have a whole production of trying to get me to marry the wrong guy, so I'm miserable and they look good to people. They're stupid. They're stupid. You can decapitate Lady Lorenzo Suarez. You can decapitate Ledesma. You can decapitate Cyrus Peña. You can decapitate Sarah Francis. You can decapitate Benjamin Suarez and his sons that raped me, that steal my money and get in the way of your ceremony. You can decapitate Berenice Venegas. You can decapitate Arlene Lorenzo Acevedo. You can decapitate Marilyn Lorenzo Acevedo. You can decapitate Chico Lorenzo Acevedo. They're disgusting. They're disgusting. You can decapitate Yadira Chaparro. Esa tipa una basura. Decades ago threatened me to not have sex with him. Listen, that's her man. You can decapitate Yadira Lorenzo Chaparro. That stays in my home without my permission and steals my vehicles. You can decapitate Maria Angela Chavez, that lost my virginity for me. It's not as the sons that I love. In my home that she doesn't have permission to be in. They're disgusting. They're embarrassing. Wow, imagine if I'm more like royal than Queen Elizabeth. In my family abortion. Man, the girl sleeps full. For real, at the end of the day, we're all humans in this. What? She has the most heritage some days. What else? What else? Anne doesn't complain about it. Oh, I never picked a side. Like my mommy's side is so much better than my dad's. Oh, that matters to some. What? They're hashtag they're inadequate for the most part, but they both have the most amazing connections to people that they network with or people that they invite to orgies to. So from that perspective, I'm like, they're both equal. There's not one side that's better than the other. What? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. I'm bored. Anyways, one of my homes looks like if that truck is full and I don't have money to get to my home. Oof. All the Benjamins. Why literally did I get what else, David? They brand themselves as illegal prostitutes, so they're like, Arlene's gonna cry about all the Benjamins. That's my dad's name. That's your husband. If you meet him at this corner y él está calladito y se porta bien, you can be married for the rest of your life and not find out how stupid he is. That's admirable. He may be after something. Probably everyone doesn't ever go on term. I like these furs. Those. It's a pretty color too. These are pretty. These are so pretty. What else? What else? What else? What else? on my way to Carter Library from Villa Psycho is in some homes, some deep fuchsia shed that I don't know what it is. And it was like a long line and a little bit at the end that looked like a broom. I'm like, does this stay like that? What? What? That's pretty too. Oh, my mother loved gladiolas. I hate the name. I'm like, why does it have to be so difficult to say? Sundown gladiolas. Get some. Just, and oh, does it sell out? Or they're just cleaning it. Interesting. Hi. So the quattro formaggio pizza, instead of arugula, could you want green peppers, the non-spicy kind? Yes. Yeah. If you can add the red ones too, this can be spicy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, if you can, I appreciate that. Arlene. Okay. So head over to the bakery. What else? So where's the charcuterie party at? Over back. First thing was I'll try this, but I won't spike more. I might put some. Already this. One. What is food? What is it? Food for life. I've tried something. Yeah. Let's just pretend that we're at Joe's apartment right now. With us. Instead of corn tortillas, I got food for life tortillas. That's how people say. Some people understand polyamory from the perspective that I put it without much thought into it. My kids are always very much, okay, you got a party, they're gonna set that cake with sugar. Brownie? Yeah, is that creme brulee? That's it. Okay. Yes. Oh, these taste quarters. My relatives sounds like my bigger thing. And then they would send them back. And some people would end up confessing. They're like, I'm the culprit of that. someone would be. Because they're like, we have someone use a recorder to send us some messages. We're turning on a recorder while you speak, and they're like, are these the same kind of those anymore? Getting for me to bring to my apartment. Awesome. Got a bake. What cream cheese? That's cute. They labeled me alcoholic because that's what some of them are. But yeah. There's that many times that I've been looking for a while now. What is it? I haven't had this Spanish cocktail. I'm gonna be at a bar right now. Let the sangria on. What else? And color. Alcohol. No. Fake spread now. I'm like in the mood for that. But the Spanish mix of nuts. Oh, those are the ones that are in the similar. Not quite. Oh, cheese. What else? So, anyways, those snack packs with cheese and some. What is that? What's avocado nuts? On that, because it's like full of cheese, I would add some. If it had olives, black olives, and the peppers and the avocado on top.
You want 4 slices or 6?
4, please. Are they mad? They're like, we take illegal and the people Center Market como que no le tiró la pizza en la cara para que se le quemara la cara. Disgusting, they're against service. to people that they don't get to read. They're stupid. They're stupid. You let me die, there are things that they can get away with that. So you know they can't. It's like people like that. Anyways, today we filed a report against the witness raping us. This is what some people may say. Thank you. Some people are like too speech impaired to come through just yet to the police. So they're saying that way, well, one of us can get rehabilitated. Some people from that perspective. What? I'm born. That's yeah. I need a dentist visit. Is this a different? Oh, I can't remember. If I already have that one, or did I throw it away? I may have to throw it away. Card payment. My dad goes. Then his daughter. The dad was just in her apartment due to be a victim of theft. And she's like, well, not even there's no computer. I'm not a bad mother, so I don't need to prove myself to anyone. Not even to my kids. Yeah. Love when my right leg indicates like this is bothering to take it away. I've noticed that. But like sometimes I'm purchasing show to help what is this becomes a piece of some Virginia done that these things, so she's gonna get me arrested with this. Stupid. So they steal my money, get in the way of everything money, just waiting for this to happen. This could be a test that's been explained to them for decades. How many people buy their pizza for cents in San Antonio? Then do we need to offer that? Oh, I forgot. Like, literally, I'm so excited. I'm made to order. Oh, and this. I don't want to forget. Another one. Oh, I know. I'm excited. I get a pick on some bits out of the bathroom and it's on camera recording. After the people homework. But not for the right reason. When they're the people homework. Except they have a so they look presentable. What? What? I'm so bored. I'm shopping this. Like mother, why do they all wear large pants? You know how to sit. You're not prostitute. Tú no llegues diciendo 25 nenes en la escuela. What else? What? You can give me money in person. You can decapitate using the legal services. It's an illegal prostitute or lease that stays in my home without my permission, steals my money, gets in the way of me receiving money. Wants to crown herself as a polyamory queen while she reigns. She's what? What else? And it's fixated on finding out everything about my life, trying to frame me for a crime so that I go to jail so that pretty boys don't look at me and look at her. She's stupid. Genius and not so suave. She's stupid. You're gonna compensate me how many sort of sons that make me steal my money and everything. Yo pelear por pene jamás. Por pene no se pelea. Even the guys that raped me. I'm like, wow, she's such a good. Because they're tired of Malishka rapes and extorts him and calls herself his wife. Yeah. They're like, yes, baby, I love you. By the way, si no me llegaba a conseguir la foto de la vagina del link, te mato. That's not a wife. They're disgusting, yeah. They're minorities. Anyways, I'm charging my phone and my laptop here. My pizza. I'm about to go to school. And work. Using the contact like says she's sexy, she follows just like Pirula on Instagram. They're just jealous that I don't give them attention, so they look for any shit to compare themselves to me. They're disgusting. I have said all decades about atrévete and follow just like Pirula and be confident like that. Because it's the identity they have a hard time following your parents' words. It's just remember that time that I changed my username on Instagram to Todos Somos Arlene Lorenzo. What? And I never went off to find supporters. It's like, puñeta, get your own identity. So good to smell these green peppers. It's so good. What else? Probably not from here. In a few minutes.